Ascent Infinite Realm is one of the awesome upcoming games that not a lot of gamers are talking about. It's a new steampunk MMORPG looking to be released in 2018, and in this video, we want to go over 8 features and things to know about the game. Let's shed some light on one of the more interesting upcoming titles. Number 1, let's talk about what this game is. Ascent Infinite Realm mixes steampunk and fantasy in an uncharted world where machines and magic collide. You take to the sky and battle using airships and flying mounts, choose from several different classes and enhance your playstyle even further using accessories to customizability. You can collect mounts, customize airships, and create a home. The world is for you to build a community and explore with friends. There's plenty to see and do in this upcoming MMORPG. Number 2, the game is being developed by Bluehole Studios. Bluehole is known for their previous work on various MMORPGs such as TERA, and of course, how could we forget to mention the very successful PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Ascent Infinite Realm will be published by Kakao Games, a South Korean company that also published the Korean MMORPG epic Black Desert Online. Number 3, in Air, there will be 5 unique classes for you to choose from, each with a distinct playstyle and role in groups. Each class will also have 2 subclasses that will be revealed at a later date. Let's go over the 5 class, and there's a lot to talk about here. First of all, we have Warlord. The Warlord wields a massive hammer and gigantic shield which he uses in defense of his allies, or to decimate foes. In group play, Warlords act as a tank by making themselves the focus of monsters' aggression. They excel at taking large amounts of damage and defending the group from danger. Warlords have very high defense and decent utility with average attack power and critical hit. This makes them ideal for players who are interested in dishing out decent damage while maintaining their own safety. The only drawback to the Warlord is his limited attack range and reduced attack speed. Makes sense, Warlord looks to be your typical tank. The second class is Sorceress. The Sorceress commands an arsenal of elemental magic. Although she lacks the full defense of other classes, she more than compensates for this by obliterating enemies before they can reach her. In groups, the Sorceress can be an ideal source of damage, as their long range can help keep them out of danger. However, it is important for them to pay attention to monster aggression or risk injury. The Sorceress has exceptionally high attack power, which complements her large attack range and high critical hit very well. This choice is ideal for players who enjoy the excitement and challenge of playing a low defense class with extreme damage. Next, we have the Gunslinger. The Gunslinger makes an excellent companion for group play. Gunslingers have the longest range of any class, which makes them both a hard target to kill and a formidable foe, especially in conjunction with their high attack power and moderate defense, attack speed, and critical hit. This will appeal to many different playstyles. However, players may find them to be much more complicated than it looks. We also have the Assassin. For the Assassins, lethal damage is their forte. In group play, Assassins can help the group scout dangerous areas or administer lethal attacks to foes. Assassins have the fastest attack speed and critical hit of all classes. Due to their limited range and moderate defense, this is considered one of the more challenging playstyles. And finally, we have Mystic, which Mystic commands the power of nature. They aid their allies through healing magic while chastising attackers from afar. Mystics are formidable, but it is in group play that they truly shine. Support is the core concept of this class, and their focus is to help keep allies alive, safe, and ready to face any challenge or danger. The Mystic has a long attack range with moderate attack power and attack speed. Her defense and critical hit are low, but she can overcome these with the appropriate strategy and healing, making her a good choice for beginners and veterans alike. Don't forget, as I mentioned, each class will also have 2 subclasses that'll add more depth to each of the classes. Number 4, the issue with these Korean published MMORPGs is when are they ever gonna come to the West? Are they gonna be in English? How far away is it before you can get your hands on it? The game is currently in early alpha, and the Ascent Infinite Realm beta is slated to begin in English in 2018 with a Korean beta scheduled for December of this year. Number 5, in Air, players will have a max level of 30 at launch. Gameplay itself is said not to be extremely grind heavy and shouldn't take too long to hit the max level. Just like other MMORPGs, however, hitting the level cap is just the first step to getting into the full endgame content. That's pretty typical for MMORPGs across the board, so Air isn't far too different in that realm. Number 6, in Ascent Infinite Realm, the PvP aspect centers on persistent battles between realms. Bluehole Studios had this to say in the press release, quote, "In Realm vs. Realm, factions fight for fame and glory, taking turns to lead offensive and defensive efforts using all kinds of fantastical flying vehicles. Players can also join the fight from the ground with mechs and the use of anti-air artillery," end quote. There will also be a 40-player arena mode, and in this mode, 2 teams of 20 players will fight each other both airborne and on foot, attacking and defending objectives. Number 7, Ascent Infinite Realm will have an open-world housing system in the game. Not much is known about that aspect of the title yet, but hopefully the goal is to allow a ton of user customization for your own plots of land, because that is the expected norm in MMOs these days. And finally, number 8, Ascent Infinite Realm will obviously have a big focus on airships, as seen in the reveal trailer and the gameplay demo. In Ascent Infinite Realm, airships not only come in all different sizes, but will take on a variety of shapes as well. In the reveal trailer, you could see the largest airships battling with enemy forces, boarding in midair with tons of other things going on around them. It looks to be a very chaotic experience. They also seem to function as a launch pad for players to get themselves into large mechs or gliders. You could also adopt various tactics with the airships. For example, you can conceal yourself within the clouds, and that'll conceal your airship, and that'll give you an added element of stealth to get the upper hand on your enemies. There will also be various strategic weapons such as cannons, mines, and attack buffs at each faction's disposal to tip the balance in their favor. The gameplay to air on every level seems to have a lot of depth to it. Hopefully it pans out accordingly. So that wraps up 8 cool features and things to know in Ascent Infinite Realm. What do you think? This is a game not a lot of gamers are talking about. Is it a game you've heard of, and what do you think of it? Let us know in the comment section down below. We're very interested to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.